So for this combination we have hip push and shimmy, rocking step, hip circle with the shimmy, and you will repeat it on the other side. So with our ciftetelli accents, or the basic skeleton beats, what we have is low, high, high, low, low, high, push, low, high, high, low, low, high. Ciftetelli is a folk dance rhythm from Greece and Turkey. It's a 2/4 beat over there, and the movement to it is usually very lively and folksy. However, the ciftetelli rhythm, as it trickled down into Arabic music and belly dance, is a slower 4/8 rhythm, and it's usually played for a slower section of the belly dance show. In Turkish cabaret belly dance, and deriving from there in American cabaret belly dance, the ciftetelli section is often reserved for dancing with props, such as a sword or a tray of candles balanced on your head, or handheld candles. Any props that require slower flow of the show, more mysterious, with some suspense. The structure of any Middle Eastern rhythm is a combination of low and high notes or sounds. When played on doumbek or darbuka, the low sound is always a doom. The high notes of the rhythm, however, can be played on the doumbek differently. It can be a tack, or a slap, or a pop. And when the music is electronic, these sounds can be rendered by various instruments and effects, and even voice. So we'll just talk about low and high notes, not as much dooms and tacks, which are the actual technique of doumbek play. So, ciftetelli is low, high, high, low, low, high, or doom, tack, tack, doom, doom, tack. When you are listening to Arabic ciftetelli, your ear notices the first low sound, doom, then the two low sounds at the end of the measure, doom, doom, and also the final flourish that falls on the last high sound. So very often dancers break this beat down in terms of accents as 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. Even though the last three beats are different, they are low, low, high beats. But it's typical for drummers to end the measure with a special flourish or effect. So when you think of catching accents in the rhythm, you can, for instance, go with either 3 low sounds, low, 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 in the basic skeleton of the structure, low, high, high, low, low, high, or go with 4 accent, the first low and the last 3, low, low, high. Because this beat is perceived as slow and has a lot of room in it, very often the melody is an improvisation played on oud, violin, ney, Arabic flute, or keyboard, any melodic instrument. So as dancers, we can't think only in terms of accents in the rhythm. Our movement should switch between catching the accents and following the melody. So half time maybe you are following the melody. Your body is a melodic instrument, so to speak. And as the melodic instruments in the music fade in and out, you focus on the bare rhythm and catch its accents. The only time when you will focus only on the rhythm is when you are performing a drum solo. In a drum solo, there will be only a few repetitions of each rhythm. Maybe typically a couple sets of 4 ciftetelli measures. The first one may be the more bare, with this skeleton of the rhythm more audible, and the other more filled with various embellishments. Again, because of these embellishments and filling beats the drummers add to each measure of a particular rhythm, your dance movements may follow the rolls and embellishments and flourishes rather than the bare skeleton of the rhythm. And still, the ability to hear the rhythmic structure of each measure is an absolute must for a skilled dancer. And today, we'll work with ciftetelli rhythm filled and embellished in 4 different ways. So, our first task is to learn to hear the basic beat in each measure. Our second task is to practice echoing the skeleton of the rhythm with our belly dance movement. And our last and third task is to play with embellishments that drummers add to make the rhythm sound fuller and different.